This is the Beyond the Prophy podcast, the podcast that empowers you and inspires you to seek career excellence while pursuing your passion. And I'm your host, Jasmine Haley.
Hey BTP family, this Beyond the Prophy podcast episode is brought to you in part through a sponsorship from Young Dental. This episode's feature product is the Vera Advanced Bright Prophy Paste. You know, we often hear from my patients how they want a whiter smile. Well, this Prophy Paste whitens, brightens, and neutralizes the pH. It has a creamy consistency, and it's available in polish and stain remover. What's also awesome about this product is that it's gluten-free and it's made with xylitol. To find out more about this product, visit www.youngdental.com. Enjoy the show.
Welcome to the Beyond the Prophy podcast. This is Jasmine, and I'm very, very excited to have my first international guest.
Woohoo!
Yes, and she's gorgeous, by the way. Everyone. I mean, I think just hygienists are beautiful in general.
That's what hygienist means. It's a cute girl that tells you when to brush your floss.
I don't know about that. Because I want to add a little extra.
Okay,
a little extra of what we do.
An amazing cute girl then.
Yeah.
We'll say that.
Because we do so much more.
We do a lot more.
And that's why I wanted to have you on the show.
Yes.
So, Jewel Cooper from the Bahamas.
Yes,
she's
Nassau,
Bahamian.
All the way. Nassau, Bahamas, 242.
Yes. Now you have, first of all, is this your first time at RDH?
This is my first time at RDH under one roof. I heard about it for the first time last year, but I was unable to attend. Mm-hmm. So I really wanted to attend this year. And bit by bit, things came together, and here I am. So I'm excited to be here. I'm excited to be here.
I'm happy that you came all the way down here and walked past this booth. Because had we not crossed paths, I wouldn't even know.
And then I like to say service. I'm a church girl. Not the service yesterday. The course yesterday.
Yeah.
I grew up in the church, so everything is either the service or amen. I'm like, no, I mean, thank you, not amen. And so I was inspired a bit, and I was like, I won't be just like that when I get big. And so when I passed, I didn't know you had a booth, and I was like, oh yeah, she did say she has a booth, but you're all the way over 700, and 700 is a good number.
Yes.
So I'm glad I walked by yesterday when you were packing up.
Yes.
And I like how you stopped me in my trust. I need to talk to you. And I'm like, thank you. So here we are.
Yeah, here we are. So please tell the audience what you do, because this podcast is meant to empower and inspire dental professionals to understand that, hey, you can be happy in this profession,
yes,
whether you're doing clinical work, whether you're an educator. And I think sometimes when we're just stuck behind that op, and we don't really get a chance to interact with only 3 or 4 people, however many people are in the office, the mundane, repeat of things over and over again can make someone
it's
just
boring.
feel miserable.
Yeah, it gets boring.
And there's so much to do in our profession. Yeah. So tell them what you do.
Well, one of the nuggets that I grabbed yesterday from the Wolf, that was her last name. Well, I remember they saying the Wolf was coming. She said, her goal is for us to practice within our full licensure. And oral health promotion and community health is a part of us. And so a lot of times people just think we just clean teeth. We're cleaners. And so with me, I'm a dental hygienist, but I like to talk. And sometimes that whole hour can just go by me and my patient just talking. And so I was like, there's so much more to dental hygiene. And so 1 year ago, a really great hygienist that I met, her name is Dawnette, back home. She's been practicing for about maybe 6 years as well. We were both community-minded. And we were like, what else can we do outside of the clinic? And so that's when we launched what we call the Hygiene Loft. And so the Hygiene Loft is a chic, modern community initiative that we founded, and we provide dental talks, And one thing you noticed as well, patients will always ask, what type of toothpaste do you use? What type of toothbrush do you use? And so we have our favorite picks. And so we would say, well, this is a great toothbrush, this is a great toothpaste. And then we started to design things for other hygienists. So we have tumblers. We have a T-shirt that says Flossy Posse, RDH, and you got the floss going through it. We have pocket T-shirts that says RDH. We also have, well, the dentists also buy our tumblers as well. And so we are all about community. We do dental talks, presentations. We go to little girls' clubs. We had a Sparty. My friend had a Sparty, and she invited me. And
Nothing like a Caribbean party.
A Sparty is a spa
party.
Oh. Yeah, so they had a Sparty. No, a Caribbean party is a fete. So in Jamaica,
what do they call?
A fete, F-E-T-E. So a Caribbean party is a fete. But
Get out of here.
A Sparty is a spa party.
Okay.
So you may have some masseuse, some facials going on. And so while they were doing that, I had a table of items. So I'm like, okay, ladies, y'all take care of your face, but what about your mouth? What about your oral health is connected to your overall health?
Yeah.
And so with that, and then I had like products for the kids because Mom Janice, moms take care of the house. They're the ones responsible for the budget. So we definitely want to promote like the whole family. We're like, this is what it costs.
Yes.
It may cost you $200-300 a year for the whole family to get a teeth clean. When you think about it, every 6 months, we're, that's so much money. But like I tell them, I say we spend it on our hair.
Yeah. Oh, shh.
Hello.
We
spend it on the weave. We spend it on the bags. And so I said, budget it in there.
Yeah.
And so we attend Sparties. We attend camps. We attend church events. And so we make ourselves readily available for that. And then we also want to get people to know the importance of dental hygiene, of good oral hygiene. And it's not just only about the cleaning. So we try to connect the oral health to the overall health by doing these initiatives. And then by posting social media.
Right.
Facebook, Instagram. Every other day we try to post something. We tend to steal them from people's pages. But we give them the credits.
Yes.
We give you guys the credits. We got this from Beyond the Prophy.
Yes.
You know, and so that's the Hygiene Loft.
I love it.
That's
I love
the
it.
Hygiene Loft.
And then, my husband, he's Caribbean, and I am very familiar with many different Caribbean cultures because of New York City, growing up in New York City.
Yeah.
So when you told me that you were in the Bahamas, I was like, wow, this is incredible.
Yeah.
One, it's two of my loves.
Okay.
You're a dental hygienist, and then you're a Caribbean woman.
Yes, in Caribbean.
And it's wonderful to know that this profession is viable even outside of the States.
Yes.
And it's making a wonderful impact. And I just love meeting passionate hygienists like yourself. I think that's incredible.
The amazing thing, too, is I went to school in Jamaica. And so I got like a double dose. I got a hit of hygiene in a different way because in Jamaica you have millions of people. And in the Bahamas we have a very small population. And so in Jamaica I was able to see thousands, hundreds. Every week it was a health fair, and then you would go up to the mountains where persons didn't have access to dentistry. And so it made me a little bit more mobile. It made me a little bit more conservative.
Yes.
And so now that I'm back in the Bahamas where we have so much more than they had in Jamaica, I was able to work with less and still provide a quality service. And so I have a better appreciation for hygiene outside of the Bahamas.
Yes.
And so being in school in Jamaica and then meeting students from Trinidad and meeting students from Barbados and Dominica. I have friends all over the Caribbean.
Yeah.
And so going to school there, I wanted to come to school in the States, but I'm afraid of cold. And so I was like, it's so cold. Us Caribbean people, we're afraid of cold. It's so cold. And
you got me over here sucking my teeth.
Yeah, it's so cold,
it is
man.
cold, but you know what? We don't have the kind of weather that you have.
Yeah.
There's a heat, but then there's a breeze.
Yeah.
Here, this is a heat.
Like 50 degrees, I'm freezing.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, 50 degrees. We come to the Bahamas in February. We got on Times, boots, gloves.
What?
We dead cold. Everybody sleeping under 10 blankets. Because it's cold to us.
Yes.
And so I wanted to go somewhere where the atmosphere wasn't too different.
Yes.
But it was pretty far from home.
Yeah.
It was different. But the training was really good. And then the experiences were great as well.
Yeah.
And so I got a double dose of Caribbean life over there.
Yeah.
us Bahamians, sometimes we think we're Americans. But then Jamaicans, they bring you right back down. You think you're going, no. So I had to toughen up over there. I was like, yo, this girl's crazy.
So one of our interviewers, Danny Dugan, actually taught there for a little bit. And she's actually spoken there.
Okay.
In Jamaica.
Okay.
So let me ask you this, because we're getting close, and I want to get the essence of what you're doing and really get your message out there. But I do have one quick question to ask you.
Sure.
So in the Bahamas, can you treat patients? Like, what are your restrictions? Are you able to treat patients without the dentist there? Do they have to essentially prescribe every service that you do?
Well, in the Bahamas, we are governed by the Dental Council.
Okay.
And as it stands, we cannot open a practice without a dentist. A hygienist cannot open a practice. Right now, we're still in the process of trying to figure out, can we give anesthesia? Can we not give anesthesia? Because the more newer hygienists like myself who would have done local, you can't give it right now. And so we're fighting for that as well. Whitening cannot be done outside of a dental office. No spas or how you have the luxury of purchasing your Zoom kit and going to somebody's house. It's not allowed.
Yeah.
And so we are governed by a pretty strict dental council. I think it's for the safety of it, because you have non-clinical people that do it. And like I try to educate my patients on it, is like, listen, do you go to the Chinese restaurant for pizza? So why are you going to, somebody that doesn't know anything about oral hygiene or overall health to whiten your teeth? And then we have, it's pretty tight.
Yeah.
So you have to have your license to practice, and you have to go to an accredited school. And so not anybody can come there and practice and work.
Yeah.
But you can do your hygiene, your community health, but certain things, it's not allowed.
Okay,
yeah,
very interesting. Because about a year or two ago, I met this wonderful hygienist. I haven't had a chance to interview her, but she's from the Netherlands.
Okay.
And she went to my husband's country to provide care. She's the only dental hygienist in the entire country.
Wow.
It's very small. So she's able to have her practice and provide care. It's a lot more lenient because the access to care is a huge issue.
Yeah.
And there's no dental school in that country.
Wow.
So it's very interesting to hear that. All right, here's my last question to you.
Sure.
Tell me, what is the best career advice you've ever been given?
Oh, for the best career advice.
Best.
The last 3 days, I've just been kind of rejuvenated.
Yes.
And I've tapped into something I didn't know, that I was an inflammation preventative specialist.
Yes.
And so my mentor, she would be like, hygiene is a great profession. Go into it. You could save lives and things like that. And so the best advice that I would have been given would have been at this conference, where it was to say, go out there, do your best, be your best, take your time. You are an amazing hygienist. You're a proud hygienist. And I'm like, yes. And patients would usually say, why aren't you a dentist? And I'm like, I'm a hygienist.
Yeah.
I said, it's a great profession.
Yeah.
I may not be a doctor, I said, but I am a clinician, and I love what I do.
Yes.
And so that's what I would tell persons, and that's what I tell patients. Love what you do.
Yeah.
And I love what I do, and that's why I talk so much to patients about it, and I talk with a smile, and I enlighten their day. We help them.
Yes.
And there's so much that they said we can cure from the chair. And we do cure from the chair.
Amen.
And we can talk with our eyes to them, they can understand us, and they can feel us.
Yes.
And it's a beautiful connection that we as hygienists have with patients. And that's
Absolutely.
why I love what I do.
Yay!
So,
Jewel,
proud hygienist.
Oh, my goodness. I tell you, one of the wonderful, beautiful things about being at conferences like this, you don't know who you're going to meet.
Yes.
And I'm just so happy.
It's a pleasure.
So honored that I've got a chance to meet you.
It's an honor as well.
Yeah.
It's a pleasure. I'm glad.
Please tell everyone how to contact you, how to find out about the
Hygiene Loft. The Hygiene Loft is on Facebook and Instagram. And we also have a Gmail. We got everything. So it's the Hygiene Loft at gmail.com. We're on Facebook. You can add us as a friend. The Hygiene Loft, and also on Instagram, the Hygiene Loft, and we do everything.
Yes.
We provide our speaking, our products.
Yes.
And we tell you about the product. We don't just tell you the product. We try them out ourselves.
Yes.
We're like, this didn't work too well. And so, that's the Hygiene Loft all the way in the Bahamas.
Yes. Yes, I love it. I love anything created by hygienists because we're amazing.
Yes, hygienists are very innovative.
Yes, we are.
And very smart, and it's a great field, and can do so much with it.
Yeah. Oh, thank you again. I really appreciate you.
Thank you so much for having me.
All right. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.